Shoulder, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Magiclysm. We are here with Luna Crowley atop a high radio tower. In the last episode, at the very end, we spied something rather tall as the radio tower. Yeah, exactly as tall as the radio tower, which is rather tall, a magic academy in a nearby town. Well, actually, West Newbury. To our west, we have a very interesting structure over here, Hub 01. Up towards the northeast, we got ourselves a little bit of a farmstead as well. A good structure, to be sure. And here in West Newbury, we have a pawn shop, we have a church, and we have our magic academy, and a house just across from it. And these, public ponds that are kind of splattered around, and a nice botanical garden. We discovered a technomancer's house in the last, perhaps someone that works at this magic academy. And there was a very, very large magic crystal we left behind. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about it. We do need to try and bash that into pieces, so we're going to need something pretty robust to be able to do that. So, yeah, it's about midday at the moment. We are a little injured, we've had a few wounds today. I'd like to try and see if we can avoid further wounds, but we got ourselves our wand of fireballs, and we've got what looks to be a number of zombies between us and this magic academy, so we've got some work to do today. So let's go hop on down this thing, slowly but surely work our way down, back out this way here, and we'll jump over to our bicycle. Now, I'm not sure how much weight. Okay, 20 liters worth of storage on the back here. We have quite a bit in our inventory. I wouldn't mind trying to fill this up. So if we have a look at, let's say, weight, we want to try and get rid of some things that we aren't going to use that are rather heavy or voluminous. So yeah, we'll get rid of the Winchester for now, and most of these books. So Battlehammer is actually like a full set, so I think it is with minis and everything as well, so we'll shift those across. The escape boots we definitely want to hold on to. Settlers of the Ranch, that can go across as well. The 200 pieces of duct tape can go get stashed away. Same thing with the rest of these books here, and just more Battlehammer. We've got a lot of it, so it's mostly going to be books that we're going to be stashing in here, and that's probably all that we're going to be able to do, but that's already given us more space, which I am happy about. We aren't under the influence of painkillers at the moment, so we can probably get away with taking some. Let's see, I think we're going to go for some codeine, something a little bit stronger, because we do have distracting pain at the moment. Let's hop back onto our bicycle, which we are using with our rollerblades, so it's a little awkward, but we can get this thing rolling, and ooh, we can hear gunshots. Interesting, Luna. Off towards the west, perhaps coming from this large concrete structure. Yes, so we're going to approach the town from the north. We might start off by trying to explore the church that's here or the pawn shop. We'll try to remain undetected if we can, but we're probably going to end up running into dead here. We also don't want to go too fast because we want to conserve our stamina. Okay, oh boy. So we've got a Migo and a Zaindeer over there. Oh no, we've got a lot of reindeer. So these are Zaindeer, a once majestic caribou. This undead creature barely resembles the reindeer of tradition, and it seems to be only interested in human flesh. We'll zoom in just a little bit further here and try and make our way across towards where these things are, so we can see the regular zombie that's there, and these are reindeer. A clinical guide to video gamers. Okay, it's an interesting book this person had here. So there's the remains of someone down here. But these zombie reindeer are going at this Migo at the moment. And I imagine the zombie reindeer are kind of fast. So let's try to see if we can avoid those if possible. So we're just going to go over to this side of the road slightly here. We will stick on the road as we make our way down towards the town. We've already discovered our first zombie here on the outskirts, and a grabber who probably could grab us off of this bicycle, so we don't want that. We also want to look out for any kind of zombies that have ranged attacks. I think at this stage, one of the best things that we could probably do is just do a ride-by. Just see what's going on in the town at the moment, and ideally not let anything get close enough so that it can grab us. Oh boy. Yeah, we've got a lot here. So down in this direction, we have the botanical garden. Very nice, very nice. Oh boy, well, this is quite the population. We can try to drag this lot together. And what kind of bike do we have over here? Oh, it is a motorcycle. It's just a strange looking motorcycle. Yeah, okay. We're going to make our way across towards the side here. The creatures that I'm kind of worried about at the moment are these gargoyles. Or rather, actually no, these aren't gargoyles. These are bat-winged zombies. Their arms have stretched far beyond human limits, and they have this horrible fleshy membrane beneath them. These things can kind of fly, and they can be pretty quick because of that. We've also got this thing over here, a creepy crawler. It's a child that is now a mutant beast with blackened skin and massive eyes. Yeah, that's pretty fast too. And I believe the structure that we're seeing over here is the Magic Academy. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, our skill in vehicles has increased to 1. Well, our skill with bicycles, I would think. Okay, so let's just continue to ride along here for now. We ideally want to try and take this group out of town. We're just speeding up at this stage. We'll start slowing down yet again. As we just continue on and around, we got ourselves a snapper there with a horrible looking mouth. Okay, around past this home we go. Okay, and then we got, I think, what is a zombie dog? A Barghest, the huge swollen zombie dog, smeared black with slime. Wonderful, lovely. Okay, so we don't have to kill everything in this town, and I'd rather avoid it if we can. I'm gonna see if we can spin back around. I'm just trying to keep an eye on our speed. We do seem to be able to ride this bicycle on the dirt just fine, which gives us a little bit of an advantage over the dead that are here. We do have one little problem here, and that's this thing. This pupating zombie, leaving this trail of sludge. I don't know how riding through that goes, so we'll probably try and go around it. What I'm going to do for now, though, is just slow down slightly, and I'm going to see if we can get a few shots of magic missile off towards it. So we're going to wield our wand of lesser fireballs. You know what? We could actually just use a fireball here. I feel like we have enough going on to warrant it. So let's go ahead and activate the wand. We're going to start to cast this thing, moving forwards as we do. Okay, we're going to try and cast this thing right around here to get this lot in it. Okay, nice. Good, but I think we're going to need a little bit more, so we're going to go ahead and activate the wand yet again and try and catch them once again. We took down the big bloated zombie, but we'll go for that lot. Okay, so everyone but the pupating zombie is down. It's not on fire yet either, so I think we're going to have to chuck a magic missile over in its direction. Let's see. Bam. Just like that, we take the thing out. Fantastic. Okay, so with that, let's continue riding on, and I'm just thinking now, we can try and group these folks together and fireball them all. That Barghest is starting to catch up to us, so let's go increase our speed. Another pupating zombie? That's not so fun. Not so fun at all. Okay, now cars can work for us as well, because the dead, they seem to get stuck on them quite often, because they try and take the shortest path, and sometimes that's not exactly what you want to do. Okay, we definitely need to speed up here. Ooh, that was a little too close for comfort. Okay, so if we can get a big group together, I am more than happy to go and use a fireball. Okay, perfect positioning here, I think, for one up towards this car. We'll just wait a second or two longer. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and activate this. Unfortunately, I'm not tracking off the screen, but I'm pretty sure that's going to give us the most bang for our buck as we fire another fireball off towards the Barghest and a few others that are there. Already, all the zombies that are here are going to be quite injured. If they're on fire, they stand a strong chance to die a few turns later. Looking at this grouping here, we can probably get another firing off. So let's go ahead, activate this wand. I just love that we're, doing a drive-by past the Magic Academy, launching fireballs into the street. If there are any magic users inside this academy, we're certainly gaining their attention, I think. Okay. Well, we can take you down with just a magic missile, but I think what I'd like to try and do is, well, for one, speed up, definitely speed up. Let's see, okay, we can ride across the sludge, that's not so bad. Okay, came a little bit too close to the crawler for comfort there. Let's just slow down here, just so we can kind of spin around. Okay, yeah, that grab is getting a little bit too close. Alright, let's reset this group as we ride around. Just please do not get knocked off, Luna. Okay, so the sludge is going to slow them down a lot, which is perfect. They're all nice and grouped together. Let's go ahead and activate this wand. And yet again, we're going to try and get as much bang for our buck. I think this is going to be it here. As we, yeah, launch a fireball off towards this one here. I reckon, oh, you're still fresh. You're still completely fresh. Okay. Well, this is definitely the way to do this. Oh my god, there's so many of them in the vehicle here. I don't know if we can place a fireball in which we can get all of them in there. I'm certainly going to try. Okay. Once we've activated it, we want to use it no matter what. And yeah, it looks like we can actually get it through there. It's almost launching the fireball through the front windscreen. Yep. Yep, and right on inside. Oh man, that's a concentrated blast. Yeah, all the windows get blown out from that. You got downed. They're actually kind of okay, so I think they were semi-protected by some of the interior of the vehicle. So we've got a few up from us here. Let's zoom out again. Go ahead, get ready to do yet another casting. And we'll do that towards this group back here. Ideally, we'll get the ones in the front. Excellent, more damage. How are we looking? Pretty good. Okay, let's just get a little bit more space between us and this tough zombie here. And any of the others that are still around, the grabbers and all the rest. Okay, I'm liking the numbers here a lot more. I do want to take care of that pupating zombie that's up towards the north, just because pupating zombies, it can turn out quite bad for us. Quite bad, quite quickly. So, Screecher, I might just want to try and do a few castings of Magic Missile up towards you. And we can cast Magic Missile quite quickly, like I thought that we would already have ridden on by, but no, we can get a few of those castings off. Another one towards you, maybe one more. There we go, fantastic. Now, Grappler, how are you? You're probably completely fresh. You are. Okay, so we need to get another grouping together. So let's get ready. Okay, there we go. That was bound to happen eventually. We've been grabbed by the grappler. And now I'm actually noticing that there's an iron golem here somewhere. Where exactly this iron golem is, I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Oh, it's to the east of the town. Well, we could try and drag some of these folks over towards there. We're in a bad spot at the moment. We are more than likely going to have to just try and use our saber. So I'm going to see if we can quickly go ahead and draw that and store that. Okay, a little bit of damage to our arm. We're probably going to get knocked to the floor quite a bit here. And that's where I'm thinking it might actually just be worth us trying to run and get some distance here. Okay, this is the way to do it. Get distance, lead them away from our bike for now. Up towards the iron golem, potentially. You know what? That's actually that is the way to do it. The iron golem is running. It's coming towards us at the moment. So we just need to wait a moment or two longer. And then we start to run this way here. The iron golem is going to be pulled towards the dead. The others should start attacking each other before too long. We have speed on our side right now. There we go. They've started to engage the golem. Fantastic. We're just going to continue to move over this way here and eventually make our way down towards our bike once again. Okay. So we're going to stop running. We're we're going to start pedaling this thing, and we just need to turn right away. We need to try... There we go. There we go. Alright, look at the Iron Golem. Doing work for us. Okay, so we want to go ahead and pretty much reset this town if we can. Alright, so slowing on down here, Luna. We're going to take a moment or two to catch our breath. That Iron Golem just doing work for us. Okay, so Saber, let's go ahead and put you away. We'll wield the wand, because we can do that while we're riding this bicycle. And let's just take a second. We'll wait until we catch our breath, and we'll just ride on up towards this zapper here. Most certainly did. Okay, oh, it is just the Iron Golem left standing. How are you looking there, buddy? Okay, you've taken a bit of damage. Well, I tell you what, how would you like to take some more? I'm thinking we hang back here, we rock some magic missiles in its direction. It is nearly close enough for it to be attacking us. There we go. That's what we want. And we're just going to start slinging spells over towards it. As one does, magic missile after magic missile penetrating the creature's armor, slowly denting it as this kind of corrosive green gas starts to leak out of it. Its knees buckle, slowing as each missile meets its mark. Unerring accuracy. And there we go. It crumples in a heap. That's how we do it, Luna. That is how we do it. Okay, we've got a few left at this stage. I'm thinking the others that are here, we're probably going to want to try and pick off with Magic Missile. So we'll go ahead, stop our bike, and just start slinging spells over towards you. Fantastic. And then we're just going to go through, find others. If we do find larger groups, we are most certainly going to be taking them down with Fireball. But for now, Magic Missile will suffice when it comes to these weaker enemies. As we continue forwards. Okay. We've got 3 that are together there. That's almost worthy of a Fireball. You know what? Sure. We're going to go ahead and launch one. Ah, damn it. It's not quite there. We're just going to have to hit the zombie cop with it. Because once we've started casting it, it is like being cast. We can't take that back, unfortunately. So, let's head up towards here. Start launching our magic missiles out. Ignore. And I think we should probably start slowing down on our bike. And just continue doing this from a distance. Start trying to take down this pupating zombie. Because we do not want that thing to pop. Or rather, if it does, I think we'll still be okay when it comes to hitting it. Because magic missile is always going to be there for us. We're at about half mana at the moment. So we need to keep that in mind as we start launching more missiles over towards this stumbling firefighter zombie. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. The web zombie, we can probably go ahead and try and fight that just mano a mano. The snapper, we're going to want to try and do that at the distance. And same thing with this grappler. The grappler, yep, needs to go. Oh boy. Believe me when I say grapplers, they can pull you from vehicles as well. You want to be very, very careful when you're driving around them because if you get pulled from a very fast-moving vehicle, it's not so good for your health. It hurts a lot. Right, ignore that. Keep on casting. Let's take this thing down, please. There we go. Okay, looks like it's probably just stragglers for now. We've got a little bit more mana. Honestly, it would be responsible for us to keep some mana because we need to cast things like Clairvoyance and the rest, and I'm noticing now that the front door is open. It's either open or it's been destroyed. So, tough zombie, how are you looking? You're completely fresh. At the moment, I'd be a little bit nervous about trying to use our saber on it, unless, of course, we take the rollerblades off. Because right now, they're making it quite hard for us to hit things in melee. So I think, let's see. Oh, wow. We need to fix that. Yeah, we need to fix those pants. Let's go take off the rollerblades and we'll go ahead and wear our escape boots. I mean, it's just good for us to have them as well. We will go ahead and activate the scabbard to pull out our saber. And I think we will do this battle off of the bike. So we'll go ahead and stop driving for now. The tough zombie starts to approach. We will wait, and we'll begin to slash. Okay, we had a few misses there. It lunges towards us, but we dodge. Let's just go ahead and run back for a second. Get it to waste some time. Fantastic, there we go. That's how it's done. And we will smash this corpse, and we're going to have to smash all the corpses that are around here. Okay, there's that webbed zombie from before. Let's start to approach it. I was hoping to get it in the car, but it was already in a weakened state, so quick enough for us to take down. There's a chance that some of the dead that are in this town will have interesting things for us, but we won't know for certain. And I just want to kind of like smash around this area, because I don't know if we had corpses in there or not. And we want to have a look and see if there's anything in this vehicle right away. Hard arm guards. Just being in here is unsettling, so we don't want to be in here for too long. Okay, there is some food, and food places delicious food to you. Well, I love Food Place. Let's have some canned chicken. Just as is. Or pork and beans. Not very quenching, but good for the joy. Okay, sure. We'll have that. There's some malted milk balls on the pavement. We'll go ahead and have some of them as well. And then we will have the canned chicken. It's cold at the moment, but we just need a little bit of extra energy, so I think that will suffice. Okay, we can see a Zaindeer somewhere, over to the east. Okay, I hope that's a bit further to the east. I'm looking on the mini-map. Okay, it's over that ways away. Good, that's fine. We don't want to go too far over that way. Let's just start riding our bicycle around the town. We've got a crawler over there that we are still going to have to take care of. Yeah, let's just stop our bicycle here. I feel like that's a good spot for us to use it. Let's not die from a moving vehicle. Forgot that we hadn't actually stopped it. There we go. That's a little bit better for us. And we'll just smash or smosh the corpses that are here. And you will take down 2. Oh boy, yeah, lots of dead bodies around here. Okay, we want to try and make these smashes pretty quick because they're on fire, but at the same time, you know, we do enjoy the fire. Okay, step down here, smash that as well, and just go through and make sure that each of these zombies' heads are well caved in. Okay, so item-wise, what are we going to be looking at here? A whole heap of filthy crap. Generally, more often than not, I'm looking at the things that aren't filthy to see if there is anything unique that jumps out at me. Things like books, you know, you never know what a zombie is going to have. Eat your way to a fit physique. That's down in the home there. There's a murder mystery as well. Very nice. Some chocolate-covered coffee beans. Hot, hot, hot. But yeah, nothing super amazing jumping out at us. So, with that, we are going to start to make our way down towards this structure here. And we can see that the front door has been beaten down. Perhaps that is where the iron golem came from. Okay, we've got 926 mana at the moment. We do have a lesser mana potion. We have a potion of ogre's strength with us as well. I think a lot of the things that we have on us right now, we probably want to leave outside so that we can fill our bag with other things. And you know what? I think it might be smart for us just to take a second here, use the tailor's kit, see if we can repair our cargo pants. We'll probably need some additional rags though. Okay. All right. Well, we can do that inside, and I think it's probably worthwhile us doing. I'm just going to take a second to go and drop out some superfluous things like some food that we're not going to need. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so we've just gotten left a few things here on the pavement. We'll be sure to pick them up before we leave here. We're going to start to enter this manor, and we are going to have the saber at the ready for now, because we can just go ahead and drop it if we need to. This is a very nice looking academy. What places that exist in this world, huh? Okay, what do we got here? There's a vacation brochure, a crowbar token, and a crowbar token? Interesting. It turns into a crowbar. A large silver coin, when activated by uttering the words on the back, turns into the item pictured on the front, in this case a crowbar. I feel like this is probably worth something. And yeah, just the small kind of like runes, I suppose, that might be inscribed around the outside of it makes it seem appealing to Luna. So we are definitely going to take that. We've got the West Newbury vacation brochure here as well, which we might want to take a moment to read. I assume, yep, that's another one. Okay, are we activating this? We are. Okay, this is the West Newbury vacation brochure. Who would have thunk? We kind of already know everything that's here in West Newbury. At least I'm pretty sure it hasn't told us anything extra at this stage, although we do see where a whole heap of grocery stores and pharmacies and all the rest are nearby, so maybe to give us a little bit of extra information. However, yeah, West Newbury, there isn't too much going on in it other than the fact that there is this giant magic tower, which I imagine from the outside maybe doesn't seem like that at first, or rather, as I was saying in the last, it would seem like just some kind of like weird, tacky roadside attraction. Like maybe people did come here and take photos, but it was just kind of, yeah, that's the West Newbury Tower. Like no one really goes in, no one comes out. It's just one of those weird things. And already we can see some good stuff. And by good stuff, I mean a scroll. What do we have here? Scroll of Frost Armor. Okay, now we're talking. Let's take it. And Computer Science 301. We're going to take that as well because I feel like that could potentially be useful to us. But this looks kind of like a dorm room. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. So I think now, like, there's probably part of Luna that's questioning if somewhere like this existed, and it existed nearby. Why was it that she was being schooled at home by her grandfather? More than likely because her grandfather, I see him being a very stubborn person and perhaps might have disagreed with the kind of bureaucracy or the authority that the academy had. Possibly. I mean, that could be what we're looking at here. Another possibility is that he was practicing magic that they just deemed unacceptable because we did find some books on necromancy. Necromancy a lot of the time is seen as a taboo, even in magical circles. Who knows? Ooh, okay. What do we have here? A Jedi cloak. Well, I mean, we can be a space wizard too. Well, it is autumn. It's starting to get a little bit colder. I mean, sure, what the hell? Why not? Let's put this thing on now. We don't have much else on, like, over the top of us currently, so let's go chuck on the Jedi cloak. It's going to be covering us a fair bit, but yeah. Maybe we can take off the fire helmet for now, because it's kind of clipping through in a strange way. Let's see. We'll keep the hockey mask on, definitely, but the firefighter helmet we'll just go ahead and take off. There we go. I feel like that's looking pretty good. And you know what? We do need some rags, so let's just take out the skirt and the unitard here, and we might just take a moment to stitch our things together in case we need to move in a hurry. So let's go ahead and cut up the unitard. Lycra, of course, and the skirt, it's only going to let us disassemble it, not butcher it, so that's kind of unfortunate. We can just go ahead and tear down the curtains though, and cut up the sheets that are here. 9 salvaged rags, fantastic. We'll use our tailor's kit to go ahead and repair our cargo pants because we don't want our pants to fall apart, and we'll try and see if we can do them. Reinforced, fantastic, and the duffel bag until reinforced. Lovely. Okay, we've gotten much better at that. The Jedi cloak, we could reinforce that while we're here. It's not going to take us too long to do it. Sure, we've reinforced our Jedi cloak. Okay, let's continue into some of the other rooms that are down here. We could, you know what, let's have a quick flick through Scroll of Frost Armor. I'll see what it is. Okay, Calvinist. Now, this is what I've been really excited about. We are definitely going to go down Calvinists. So Calvinists are magic users that manipulate temperature, both cold and hot. So Frost Armor covers us in a thin layer of magical ice to protect us from harm. Sounds great, and it's another reason for us to not want to like bulk ourselves up and have lots of armor, because we can have magic that provides that armor. Super freaking cool. Frost armor. I don't know how long it's going to take us to learn something like that. We'll see here. Heard footsteps stop stunning. Yes. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Let's definitely wait to read. I mean, frost armor could help us out right now, but I think it's probably worth us making sure that this place is clear. We are warm, which warm is all right. We don't want to be like super warm, but that's okay. There is a basement to this place, good to know. The footsteps sounded like they were coming from upstairs. Right, we're going to keep that in mind. I didn't check the other bathrooms, but it's worth us having a look at them. We're looking for antiseptic more often than not. We want to make sure that we've got a really good supply. Okay, is that from upstairs? From above, okay. I wonder what kind of footsteps it is that we're hearing. If they're big, pounding footsteps, or if it's the light footsteps of maybe a person. We don't know. We don't know. Oh, there we go. What have we got? What have we got? This feels like Christmas for me. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Scroll of invisibility and X-ray vision. I don't know what schools of magic they're going to be from. We can go ahead and just flick through them quickly, which I think is probably worth us doing. So let's just see. Yeah, no, we can't study them. No. That's unfortunate. They could be technomancer. I feel like the X-ray vision and maybe even invisibility, yeah, I feel like they can fit within that world of magic. Ah dear, what is it that we have here? Just a regular robe, I see. Not a Jedi cloak. Oh, okay, that's a mana crystal. Scroll of Blinding Flash, which we already have, but we can sell that. Crystallized mana and a small mana crystal. We'll definitely take all of those, thank you. So I'm going to keep on looking in the wardrobes because there's a chance that we might be able to find magical clothing of some kind. The Jedi cloak isn't magical, but it is cool, and it looks like a map. Could be. There's a bondage mask in here. Okay, interesting. We've also got a cloak. Right, pants, tunic, nothing else crazy, but there is a West Newbury lair map. This is a well-worn map. It has pictures of fantastical beasts embellishing the carefully drawn map markers. Okay, let's read that. So I think it's going to be activate. Yeah, West Newbury lair map. Okay, we add locations to your map. Let's look around. Do we see any lairs? I don't see any new markers immediately jumping out at us, but looking in the nearby area, kind of the same thing. I don't know if they are going to be. Oh, hang on. What do we have over here? Just a forest southeast from J. Why is just that little forest being marked? Okay, that might be worth us trying to remember. So we're looking for anything else like that. I don't know how far it would go. I feel like it's still going to be pretty close. But yeah, I could do a little bit of a search around the map to see if I can find anything extra, but the fact that we can kind of see just that one forest tile makes me think that maybe that's a lair of some kind. But yeah, I will have another look at the map off camera, but lair maps, okay. All right, I am loving this place. Have we been down here? We have been down here. I don't think we're going to need the bondage mask, you know. I think we can probably do without it. It's 100% coverage. It's pretty good. The bash and cut protection, though, it's not as good as you might hope it would be. Okay, so, yeah, we are still hearing noises upstairs. We're going to check this back door first. I think that's just going to lead outside. It does. Okay. Leads out to this nice little pond. We've got 1200 mana now, which is better. Do I want to learn frost armor? It's going to take magic for us to use it, but what's upstairs? We could go downstairs first. We're not hearing anything downstairs. That might actually be better for us to do. I'm going to go ahead and have a peek. So we are going to peek and then we're going to go downstairs. Okay. Interesting. A fitness center. Well, I mean, you know, I guess having a fit and healthy body is just as important for a mage to have. Okay, so let's see. What do we have down here? Lesser Bracer of Lightning. Brilliant. So we actually already have one of those, but it's worth a decent amount when it comes to bartering. So good for us. We're definitely going to make sure that we check the whole place out here. Another vacation brochure. Okay. Interesting. Okay. It's just, yeah, I'm very excited with this place because there's just this chance for like so many interesting items that I've never seen before. Okay, stone shell. What is that? This is the broken fragment of an owlbear egg. With luck, it might still contain some of its former power, though if nothing else, it is still a bit sharp. Okay, interesting. I feel like it's probably worth us taking those pieces with us. Magical reading light. Nice. Powered by the magic of glow powder and lesser magic potions. This extremely expensive little light, wow, it is expensive, holy crap, will provide just enough light to read by for at least a decade. Okay, not bad. I mean, it's good if we want to have a light source that isn't quite as large as our torch, but more often than not, the torch is going to suffice. Like this is just good trading for us. There's also a plunger and some hexamine. We don't need either of those. Okay, let us continue. What do we have in the laundry? Okay, very magical clothing. I see. See, you know, mages, they're regular people too. We've got a safe here. Scroll of Bleed. Oh, wow. I need to make sure that I actually do check these tiles. Scroll of Bleed. Not sure if we can read this one either. But with a shout and a gesture, the target starts bleeding from old wounds. Be sure to take that. Easy way to a fit physique. We'll have a look at taking that book as well. I think we're going to need a stethoscope. I don't think we have one yet. Attempt to crack the safe. I mean, we can try. Let's just check the rest of the area first. Okay, a lot of things in here. Just making sure that we aren't missing anything. No, looks like it's mostly just general clothing. Yeah. Okay, the safe I am going to come back to. I just want to check the rest of this area out a little bit more. We've got a whole kitchen down here. I mean, this is a pretty fantastic location. We've kind of got everything that you would want or need to survive. At the same time, is it our home? Not really. And I kind of feel like there is definitely this unsettling feeling here still where people were once here and they're not here anymore. Where did they go? We are hearing footsteps upstairs, but our grandfather's tower was exactly like that. We were hearing footsteps above, a lot of footsteps, a party even, and it was a party that we did not want to be a part of. So can we crack this thing? Okay, we can try. Oh boy, cracking safes can take a very, very long time. I'm going to let a little bit of time pass here. It's a good chance for us to get some mana back. We'll probably start when we start to get hungry. Okay, we are in minimal pain at the moment. We are very hungry, and it's getting onwards towards 5. I'm not sure at what point I think we're gonna call it there. We're gonna stop cracking. Let's have a look at lockpicking and see if that has improved in any fashion. Yeah, so our devices skill is what we're looking at, and we've got a skill of 1. But yeah, no, that's not going up at all. So I don't know whether or not we're going to be able to pick this. I definitely want to try. If we can find a stethoscope, we'll have a much better chance to do it. At the moment, I feel like it would just be luck if we can crack that thing open. So let's go into the kitchen to see if we can find anything to eat, because we don't specifically want to use our own food if we can avoid it. So peaches and syrup, we'll go ahead and knock that back because delicious. There's some cornbread here, some fast noodles, which I don't think they have been cooked yet, so we probably don't want to eat them as is, but the cornbread, we can go ahead and just knock that back. Ideally, yep, until satisfied. We've got some canned pineapple here we could have as well. I think for the time being, we're just going to have some of our tea. Lovely, which will give us some energy, and we'll just have an aspirin to see if we can deal with the minimal pain that we're in at the moment. Everything else is looking pretty good though. Our arm is recovering. Yeah. And our other wounds, they're not very severe. Okay, well, I've been putting it off, but we are going to have to go upstairs, whether we like it or not, and I honestly think that having our wand out is going to be better than having our saber out, because if it is something big, if we can just use our, Misty escape effectively to get away, if we can Misty step on out of there, that'll be good. I keep on accidentally stepping in these pools of water. Okay. Just check there really quick. I do want to just double check that the stereos, yeah, they are just stereos. There's nothing beneath them. If there is another item there, there's going to be a little plus symbol. So let's go ahead and peek upstairs. Oh boy. And we've got another safe as well. Okay. All right. Interesting, that's just kind of open over here. What kind of potions do we have? There's an owlbear egg here. It's rotten. This egg laid by an owlbear seems almost indistinguishable from a large rock until you touch it and feel the warm glow of potential life energy from within. It's hard to believe that an owlbear could grow so quickly from something so small. Perhaps you could carefully crack it open and get at the liquid golden goodness inside. Okay, so it's good. It's good quench, but it is rotten at the moment. However, I think it still could be potentially useful, so we'll take it. We're also going to take this frickin' diamond and this glass flask of liquid mercury, because I feel like that might be usable in something. There's a lesser mana potion here, fantastic, and it looks like we've got another mana crystal. Okay, we've got a few things. We'll take that. Introduction to the Divine. Now, we have read this before, it seems. This appears to be a mostly religious text, but it does have some notes on healing. So this can teach us cure wounds, blinding flash, and bless. Don't think that we can use that, but we'll take it. What I think we can learn from, though, is Scroll of Darksight. The darkness holds no secrets for the arcane. Adjust your sight to see perfectly in the darkness. Ooh, I like that. Dark sight. We'll take that, and there's a copper circlet, a wooden band with copper trimmings to be worn on your head. Touching your temples with it on makes you feel very calm. How nice. I think we'll wear that. We don't have anything else on our head right now. Let's put this copper circlet on. Can we activate the copper circlet? Is that something that's possible to do? I don't think so. Yeah, just clothing. We've got the ammo satchel. I'll just have a double check of that there. No, I don't think it can be activated, but maybe it can be enchanted. Obviously, there's another safe here, which is fantastic, and there's another whole ass huge mana crystal, which we should be able to try and shatter. There's two of them. Okay. This is there's so much here. Ring of Dexterity. Okay, let's go ahead. Can we wear the Ring of Dexterity as well? I think we can. So what's great about this is that we seem to be able to wear as many rings as we have fingers. Because if we have a look, I think we should. Okay, so we've got the +3 and we've got the +1. So that's on our left hand. So our dexterity looking pretty good at the moment. We also have a scroll here, Glide on Ice. Encase your feet in a magical coating of ice, allowing you to glide along smooth surfaces. This is frickin' rollerblades. This is rollerblades, magical rollerblades for Luna. Excellent. Very, very good. Okay, so we definitely need to try and find a way to smash open. This is a golf green? Okay, interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to find a way to smash open the crystals. We need something relatively robust to be able to do that. Okay, what are the footsteps then? They seem to be coming from this room over here. We're going to go ahead and check up the next room. And I'm also thinking this tower is very, very tall, so one of these staircases has to lead like up. Maybe it's that one. Let's go ahead and peek here. So I think, yeah, these rooms, these are part of the rooms downstairs. Okay. Right, this one seems to be safe as well. With its safe, on the table we've got a mana potion and a bullet plate. So we've had bullet pearls before. The great plates from behind a bullet's head have always been prized for use in shield and armor making. Wicked. It does weigh quite a bit though, so let's just take this and we're going to head to the outside and drop that bullet plate. Just with the other things that are here. I'm guessing it's under other. We've got the bullet pearls, we can drop those too. We'll drop the other scrolls that we can't read at the moment, and the other books, and we'll head on back inside, wearing our Jedi cloak and our copper circlet, and we'll see what else is waiting for us up here. This just feels like, feels like Christmas morning. Feels like we're just shopping in the most amazing place. We've got another scroll here. What is it gonna be? It is Pillar of Stone, and I think we can use this as well. This is a druid spell for us. Drawing upon the surrounding earth, you form a pillar of solid rock. Experience will make the task easier and less disruptive to the surrounding areas. So I wonder, we might be able to use this to create like a barrier, like a blockade. Very good if we need to get away from a whole heap of bad folks. Cooking with poison. So we've already got this book, we've read it before. It is worth a decent amount, so I think it's worth us taking. And over here we have Through the Lens, a survival craft book. Not really worth it at this point. Let's just check. Stout branches and a plank. Okay. I probably should have checked the other one just to be sure what was in there. Don't think we are going to be able to see from back here, but yeah, 2 safes. Oh, we're blinded from the dazzling light that was over there. Yeah, I really want to crack into these safes. Really, really do. Okay, well, we've just got one staircase left, and it's the one that we were hearing footsteps from. So, let's get ready to peek. Okay, yeah, this one does lead upstairs, as we might have thought. Okay, let's peek through here. Still not seeing anything or anyone. Just take a step. Wait. Okay. This looks like a conference room of some kind. Okay. Just peek through that area there. Okay. More dorm rooms by the looks of things. Oh boy. I'm incredibly nervous here. Let's go into each of these rooms and see what we can find. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the best thing we could have possibly found. Burning hands. Here we go. Okay, you're pretty sure you saw this in a game somewhere. You fire a short-range cone of fire. This is exactly what we want for Luna. Brilliant. Another scroll of Darksight. We can trade this to Valzane. Scroll of Ethereal Grasp. A mass of spectral hands emerge from the ground, slowing everything in range. High levels allow a bigger AoE and longer effect, so this can effectively slow down our enemies. Fantastic. More crowd control stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be a mega spell for us. All brilliant, but we still need to survive this place. We need to make it out alive so that we can actually make use of all these things that we're finding. Let's see, what do we have? Amethyst and silver earrings. I almost think it might be worth us taking just because the amethyst might be usable. So we'll take that, we'll continue to move on, and I feel like we probably don't feel so bad about taking these things. We haven't found any sign of anyone else being here so far, and I kind of almost feel like Luna would feel cheated out of all of this knowledge that her grandfather was keeping from her. Why? Yeah. Okay. Ring of Perception. Brilliant. We'll definitely take it, and 2 more scrolls. So we've obviously already got those, but all the same, they are valuable. Can we wear this Ring of Perception as well? Okay, we can. Lovely. Perception, up by 2. Did we really only have 7 perception before? Or, oh no, it takes a second for it to kick in. There we go, 11 perception. Lovely. Okay, another bondage mask. I mean, maybe it looks like a bondage mask, but it's a specific piece of equipment that's used in wizardry. How are we to know as mundane individuals? Maybe that's the case. Okay, so yeah, we've been down here as well. Escape boots. Hot freaking damn. Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll take them. We'll take them for selling. Lovely. Good. Okay, well, that's this level. Oh, okay. Double check this bathroom as well. I think it's certainly worth us having a look to see what's under here. Probably should have checked here as well. Heartburn medicine. Some more codeine. The codeine is going to be quite good for us to have. Okay, well, I guess we're going upstairs, huh? We haven't heard any more footsteps, but, okay. Oh, God. Oh, this looks so cool. It looks so cool. All right. We're still good here. We're seeing up the next level. There's a lot of levels to this tower. A lot of levels. I think we're seeing something over here still. Like another building that's just up this way. Oh, the church. Okay, the church goes quite high as well. So we have these enchanter workbenches here, and we've got some stuff on them. So first of all, there's an orichalcum cauldron. Okay, so we did have the cauldron back at the other place. We're definitely going to take the small mana crystal. And yeah, this is obviously a teacher's class, and we've got 4 tables here, and I'm pretty sure downstairs we had 4 rooms. Yes, we did. We did have 4 rooms. So it seems like, you know, the amount of students that they had here was probably relatively small. We haven't found staff quarters yet, or who was actually teaching here. Who was teaching here? Do we think it's the Technomancer that lived nearby? Maybe. Or maybe it was someone else. Maybe it was our bloody grandfather. No, I think in this instance it probably was someone else. It's probably one of the people that we have in that photo of our grandfather surrounded by like other individuals, if I had to take a guess. A treatise on magical elements. This details complex diagrams, rituals, and choreographs that describe various spells. Okay, this book can teach us point flare, ice spike, gravity well, and pain split. And there's also Settlers of the Ranch. So we'll take both of those. Thank you very much. Now, what are these bones? What do we think that is? There's a plastic rake here. Scroll of Cat's Grace. Nice. You become more graceful, agile, and coordinated. Lovely. And Wind Strike. A powerful blast of wind slams into anything in front of your outstretched hand. Okay, so some of these things I think are going to be from the Storm Sorcerer. I think it's the Storm Sorcerer in this, but that's effectively the opposite to the Calvinist, I'm pretty sure. There's also human bones here. Okay. Yeah, could be used to make some stuff if you're feeling sufficiently ghoulish. I think we're not going to touch those. I think in Luna's mind, that decidedly looks like a human bone. We heard footsteps. Stop picking up? No? Okay, we're hearing footsteps now. And they're further above. And if we're hearing footsteps from all the way above us, it's probably some kind of large, horrible creature. I gotta think so. Yet again, more human bones. Okay, and you know what? Weirdly enough, I feel like there's enough bones here for it to be part of a larger skeleton. Not so much here. So I don't think this is the remains of a student here, but rather there's quite a bit of a person on this table. They probably do look preserved, but yeah, even so, it's creepy, and we don't want to go there. We've already got Computer Science 301, and there's a character sheet here as well, so it seems like they also like to play D&D. We've got Crystallized Mana, and there's a toolbox here. Okay, nice. Not half bad. There's a screwdriver set, sandpaper, hammer, wrench. We don't need them. We'll just take the Crystallized Mana. Okay. How far do I want to go up before we take a break and start to try and learn some of these spells? I think at the end of the day, if there is something really bad up there, we just want to get away. We want to get out as fast as possible. And we can do that right now. We're still very fast as Luna is. Cat's Grace might be good, but I think curiosity is going to get the better of me. I think we need to know. Let's peek. Okay, we're safe yet again. It's further up. Okay, we're always going to close those doors just to give us a little bit of an extra edge and time. Maybe I was wrong about the amount of students here because, yeah, we've got 4 more desks. We'll take the crystal. We'll take the mana potion. And is that a checkers set? It is. Liquid mercury on the table here, so it's obviously used in something. And stone's endurance. You focus on the stones beneath you and draw from their agelessness. Your mana is converted to stamina. Very useful in the right scenario, because when you're out of breath, it is a death sentence. Good. Okay, I'm glad that's there. Footsteps from above. I guess it would be good to know if we are stealing from another wizard. And if we are, well, oh boy. Let us peek. Yet again, safe and weirdly mundane. This must be like a staff room. Oh, it's a plastic golem. Okay, well that's what's been making the noise. Okay, well, now we know what's up, and we've seen this thing before. We've seen them before. Yep, this is a 3D printed golem. Made out of plastic. Let's quickly see what is in this space to see if there is anything that we actually want to try and grab. No, we're good. We don't want to risk our life for any of this. So let's just start to turn and run on out of here. Can we make it to the staircase to go up? Yes, we can. We're going to go up. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, I think it's all beneath us. Nope, that's from above as well. Okay, Luna. Okay. Oh, we're in a library though. And it's more than just a library. There is just so much here. And we can just hear this thing stomping down beneath us, footstep after footstep. We're in a dangerous place here, Luna, but it seems that it is well and truly devoid of life. So with that, we are going to continue and grab what we can. Phase door, we already know it, but we're going to grab it all the same. Over here, we've got Scroll of Flesh Pouch. This spell grows a large pouch out of your skin on your back, allowing you to store gear in it. Okay. Well, we can't use it. I'm kind of okay with that. Yep. We'll pass that one along. Scroll of Smite, yet again, can't use it, but it's a lightweight scroll for us to take. Its volume isn't too voluminous, and it's still worth a decent amount, so we'll take it. Ham Radio Illustrated, we already have that stashed away somewhere. And over here, we've got Lessons for the Novice Bowhunter, nice, and Wall of Fog. Draws forth a broad wall of thick fog. While the sudden force of air pressure will floor any enemies caught in it, the conjuration is otherwise harmless. I imagine it more than likely obscures as well, so it can break line of sight, which could be important, you know, if there is something that's trying to shoot at you. So, potentially useful. Novice Bowhunter. We already have that stashed away somewhere as well, unless we've traded it off. Not sure. Okay, let's continue on. Advanced Economics. It's not worth much, and we don't really... Well, in saying that, it might help with bartering. You know, sure. Let's go ahead and pick it up, just in case. Over here, Scroll of Lightning Blast. You fire a small concentrated ball of lightning at the target. The electricity diffuses quickly, so it doesn't do much damage, but you're able to fire off several quick ones in a row. Okay, let's take Lightning Blast. Roadside Picnic. It's a book, not worth too much. Settlers of the Ranch, we're going to go ahead and take though. I just realized that we're still running, so let's just slow on down now. Okay, what other books do we have here? You Can at Home, Top Gear Magazine. We've got more scrolls. We have Scroll of Darksight. We'll grab it, and Battlehammer 20k, definitely worthwhile. Okay, Book of the Sub-Genius. Okay. I think I've heard about this book, actually. Yeah. Okay, we're not going to use it. Not worth anything to us. The value's pretty low. Scroll of Rock Bolts. Fires a conjured stone projectile at high velocity. Okay, Rock Bolt. You're ours. Let's take it. What is this? Scroll of Shocking Lash. A quick burst of electricity strikes a target and possibly one other nearby. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to use some of the electricity-based ones, but still very cool for us to have. Let's continue up this thing. I am I'm wanting to finish exploring it, as in like get to the top floor. Okay, so we got 1, 2. So this is us here, 1 more floor. Okay, so we've only got 1 more floor to go, and we can hear footsteps above. So we're gonna wanna carefully peer up here. Okay. Let's see what we have. We can actually see everything in the space, so we can determine if this is gonna be worth us being a little risky. Down here, there are 2 billet plates. There is an owlbear egg, which is rotten. There is Magitech Illustrated, an owlbear gastrolith, which we've already seen before, and a small mana crystal. Oh, it goes up again? Are you kidding me? Okay, it goes higher. It goes higher. I guess we only saw how high it went based on the radio tower, maybe. Yeah, okay. Magitech Illustrated I am interested in. At the same time, we want to be a little cautious, and we are hearing footsteps below. Okay, so let's go. Start to run. Oh boy. Is this reinforced glass? No, it's just a glass wall. It can smash straight on through that, and this thing goes up even higher. Holy crap. Okay, let's stop running, Luna, and just take this in. We have an orrery here, and we also have a magic circle. Can we use this magic circle? Okay. It's just a thing. It's just a magic circle. Can we drag the magic circle? We get a hold of ourselves. We cannot grab the magic circle. Okay, good to know. Interesting. I wonder if casting in there does anything different. Not sure, but we're gonna go ahead and peek up to the roof. Okay. Wow, we are high up. So let's take a moment up here, just looking out across the area around us. We can probably see rather far. I think even further than we could see before. Yup. Okay, so what can we take in now, looking around this space? We can see a forest tile out here. Okay, that might be a lair, potentially. We have a rural house at the end of the road. We can see just countless little pockets and groupings of hordes roaming around the countryside here. We've got a hazardous waste sarcophagi off towards the west. Another small little farm. It looks like an orchard, actually, and there's a still. Okay, brewing cider, perhaps. Down here we have a small power substation and a cathedral. Alright. And up to the north, just a whole heap of forest. Okay, so we made it to the top, all the way to the top, and we have a lot to read. A lot of absolutely fantastic scrolls. Yeah. This is good stuff. Things like Dark Side will help us out quite a bit, because we can just go by with turning off our ever-burning torch. That will allow us to explore places without other creatures being able to see us. For the time being, I don't think I want to leave us in an absolute lurch. We are going to go ahead, peek downstairs, see that things are not great. Okay. Because this is Magitech, I think it's more than likely a Technomancer book. We're just going to go ahead and try and run across here. The plastic golem doesn't seem to be breaking the glass, so that's kind of very nice of it. We'll see if the other one downstairs has done the same thing. No? Okay. Similar. Perhaps it actually doesn't want to destroy the property, which, if that's the case, that works very much in our favor. And while there are dangerous creatures here, spaces like this are kind of safe for us to just spend some time in, reading. We can hang out in here in relative comfort and safety with some food downstairs and more food in our bag. We can learn. We can read through the books that we've gathered, the scrolls, try to understand what was being taught here and what we can learn. This was an amazing find, and I'm so glad that we did find it, because I know some people who have been playing Magiclysm haven't been able to experience some of this stuff, haven't come across these things, and I swear we've just been incredibly lucky when it comes to these things being in proximity to us. Like, we didn't have to go that far. The fact that we started with the Wizard's Tower in the same town was pure chance, but fantastic, and it works perfectly with the story. And that there is an academy so close as well makes me think that this whole area is steeped in magic. And we're feeling that now, and we're seeing that now. For Luna, this whole area, Oracle Junction, is special. And while she is exploring this alone, she's still learning everything that she ever could have wanted, and so much more. Her idea, her scope of what magic was so narrow because of what her grandfather was teaching her. And perhaps it was because he was a purist. Maybe he was just of the Magus school, dabbling in a little bit of necromancy on the side, and didn't want Luna to study the other schools of magic because they're, beneath them. We will never know, because he's gone. We can't ask him anymore. But now we sit here with our really strange get-up. We're in cargo pants, a leather corset, a magical tool belt, a Jedi robe, a circlet, and a hockey mask. Just twiddling our wand between our fingers with all of these scrolls laid out on the bed in front of us. A magical torch burning nearby, unending, powered by magic. What a world Luna is living in now. So, in the next, we got a lot of reading to do. We're going to pick up some new spells, and we've got more exploration to do in the area around us. I still want to delve into that church to see if there's anything interesting that we can find in there. For now, though, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.